We're converting these two flats back into one house, and today I'm going to show you an example of a week's progress in our reno. On one day we got the plumber in to first fix the ensuite. I fixed a bit of our plastering because for some reason we decided to round one side of the ceiling and square the other side, so don't ask me why that happened. Lloyd fitted this LED tracking for us to put our LED strip lights in. This is something that happens every week. We have to cuddle Bob. It's a requirement. Boop. Then one evening we did our first mist coat on our fresh plaster. This was such an exciting task. Honestly, it looks so much better now. Also, just wanted to add that no 2 weeks are the same, and this is a really good example of a good progress week for us. We're definitely not making this much progress every single week, or I guess our reno would be finished by now. Next up, Lloyd and Phil fitted our log burner. Honestly, we've knocked down so many walls that we have no radiators left now, so this was a necessity for the winter. This is actually a temporary log burner. My mum and dad have very kindly lent this to us because they are replacing theirs with a bigger one. So now that the log burner's fitted, we had to rearrange the living area completely, and we also only have one socket in this room now, so... Next up, we measured for our carpet and went to have a look at some options, but we still can't decide what to do. Lloyd made a start on building the stud wall for our ensuite and then packing the sound insulation into the other stud wall. This is a fiddly and very tedious task, but it's definitely worth it because you want all the sound insulation you can get in a bathroom. He then made a start on the plasterboarding, so we're going to be putting shower panels throughout this room, so we just need to plasterboard the whole area. While Lloyd carried on with that, I did some sanding. We had a few imperfections which I'd filled in the plaster, so just making it as smooth as possible. So this was Lloyd's progress on the plasterboarding, almost finished this wall now. My next job was to make a start on sanding these beams, so we're keeping them exposed, but they have like 100 years of dirt all over them and obviously bits of our plaster and paint, all of that jazz. Please don't come at me for using a round sander on a square object. I know, but this is the only one that we had that has a vacuum attachment. So I'm going to invest in a square sander with a vacuum attachment for the next stage of this. Overall, I'm really happy with how the beams are turning out. They're looking really rustic, really nice. Super happy with these. Final task of this week was getting the first fix electric started for our light switch back boxes. I really hope you've enjoyed an idea of what we get up to each week in the home reno progress, and make sure you're following for more updates.